Alright, we just gotta admire that crazy transition right there. But anyways, let's get into this crazy combo. So, I was trying out different things, different fighting styles, fruits, seeing what would match. And I came up with Electric Claw and the Smoke Fruit. This would work with either CDK or Shark Anchor, and I don't know if it would match with anything else. But so far, this is all I've checked, and I'm pretty sure it'd match well with either CDK or Shark Anchor. So I'm gonna try to show you the combo real quick. Go to this, into X, and well, anyways, you do these two moves, and then you might be able to do Kabucha afterwards. Obviously not the Z move, but yeah, Kabucha X, and if they actually get get stuck in Kabucha X after Electric Claw X, then you might be able to go off of Smoke X and go back into a CDK move. But that all depends on how low the cooldown time is, and honestly I don't really know. But I'm lagging right now, so I really can't land the combo to see it perfectly if it'd work, but the times I've tried it in PvP, which is like only a few times, but it's still actually surprisingly worked. I'm not really sure if that move has stun or not, but I almost greened the combo right there, but it really wouldn't work because of how hard CDKX is to land off of randomly for normal people. Let's check my cooldowns. I'm pretty sure I could do something with Smoke Blast, and I don't really know if it has any stun or not, but I guess we'll try that out later. So and really it doesn't even matter how bad or good the fruit is. If you really have just a little bit of experience with anything, you'll start to become better with it over time. Like, honestly, it doesn't matter what fruit you're using. Like, you could be using dough, ice, light, dark, shadow, and you could really like someone could start with dough, and someone could start with spider, and if they have the same amount of experience, they'd probably like be the same in the PvP. But some fruits are just really OP, so it kind of makes it easier to win. But you can still beat people. I beat like 3 Buddhas with this build, so that definitely means a lot. No, 2 Buddhas and 1 Kitsune. Honestly, if someone used a pretty decent build, and they just started out with it, if it works, honestly, if you can kill with it, and it has moves that actually are versatile enough that would simply work in PvP, like Light Fruit isn't used often, but it's still useful in PvP. An example of a fruit that would probably be not very good for PvP would be maybe like the bomb fruit or something, because that maybe has one move, like at max, that would simply land against a real player. And real players won't really use bad builds. Or normal players, I guess. Sometimes you find people with rare fruits, but that's not often. And honestly, I think people should try different builds and be open to them, but I feel like running unique builds just makes the game funner, because obviously you don't want to go outside and see like 80 Kitsunes fighting, because it just gets boring over time. So yeah, if you want to check out a build, maybe it's usually best to go from 2.5 and using a build that you have a decent combo with and can land consistently, maybe I say you should try to get a combo that you can at least land like maybe 10 times against the training dummy, unless it's like a combo that simply won't work because of how much the training dummy knockback has. Then it's kind of different. But if you can land it at least once, then I feel like you should land it like a few times in a row and get consistent with it. And then you should try getting that build to 3 mil or to maybe like 1 mil higher than your current bounty. Because obviously, like I just said, if you PvP with something for a long time, you'll get it, but it doesn't really have to be a long time. You just need to get like the experience of playing with something, and you'll over time learn how to use things differently, and you'll get different angles because you know how to use different things. And when you know how to use different things, you get different aspects of the game and you think differently. And if everybody's thinking Kitsune and Portal user and how a Kitsune and Portal user would think in like every situation, maybe just dash upward with the Portal 1 or something instead of maybe flash step away. It's good to have different movement in the game. So that's just what I think anyways.